So what does an off-season wrestling practice actually look like? And not only is it just off-season, but I actually have a match coming up. Literally this weekend on August 5th, I'm facing Cayden at the Stalemates event. It's the main card. So super hyped for it, super excited. Now Tuesday practices at Parkside are usually kind of the toughest days of the week. So I kind of want to hit a good hard workout here early in the week so that the next couple days will be nice not to go too hard the rest of the week and really burn out my lungs here at least one last time. And the worst part about going to Parkside, guys, it's like an hour and 10 minutes away, but right now it's like an hour 30, and I always leave when we're literally gonna get right on practice, so it sucks, but Milwaukee traffic. Now, just so you guys have a time frame of this video, this is training on August 1st of 2023. Now, I'm going to be doing like a little voiceover just about what's going on. So first up, we got the warm-up. And now this is clear for me. I want a nice dynamic warm-up of getting my body moving. Love getting my hips all loose and legs just because a lot of times, sometimes my knees or hips kind of lock up. So, and my back too. This is an underrated stretch. Do this before every practice, but I'm also always getting on the roller, especially from like if I have a lift or whatever and my legs are super sore. I gotta get that in. So now we go into like a little warm-up, making sure not to really take them down, just still getting moving. Do this for a couple minutes. The thing that we usually do, or me and my partner, it's just 2 and 2. Just you shoot 2, I shoot 2, and then we get more and more into it. Here you can see me slowly, take down, and this is I guess my favorite way on really how to start practice, because it's a way that you can actually incorporate what you learned in previous practices instantly off the bat instead of learning something else. So boom, awesome fireman's there. But I've been actually utilizing a lot of like different drag work, and also here just when I get the leg, we even do like, a little bit defense with the partner, so he actually gives us a good look. So it's really, you shouldn't be being too much of a jerk of a partner on the defense here, but it's just a good way that you can have some defense so that you can, work through positions. And that's the biggest thing in wrestling. It's working through positions, even if, whether they're your strong suit or your weak suit, just working through positions here, trying like a little leg funk there. Good defense on him. I'm working on the slide by a little bit too, and of course, that first move isn't always going to work, so relaying 2 different things. As you can see here, trying that same thing right into like a knee pick, low ankle pick, but this goes on for a little bit, and we go right into actually some top and bottom, just more of a warm-up. Nothing too crazy yet, just kind of getting rolling. Now, this is where it kind of actually works into more of like a spar, and so I'm really focusing on getting hand control and getting that hip separation. That's the biggest thing here, making sure that he doesn't have either hooks on my hands, always just freeing myself and not really caring, I guess, what he does with the legs. As long as I have my hands free, I can hip heist, I can turn in just like you see there. Just getting in some top work too. My turns are, I need to get better at turns. That's the biggest thing this year, but this heads into our first water break. This is real life action, actually. This is what I was in our water break. Super hyped. But then we go into some technique, some instruction. Can't be sharing you guys too much of the secrets, but we go into the technique, pretty much just working on turn, what is it called, like combinations, I would say. And for technique, it's not like drilling where it's just like you gotta get your sweat up, gotta get a heart rate up, but it's more like, talking with your partner, being like, okay, can you like get out of this, or is this right? And it's just working through that position slowly but surely, working in some cradle offense. Man, it would be nice to hit some cradles. My favorite though, you're gonna see actually my partner do this, is a suicide cradle. That is like the most satisfying cradle to me. Also did some like leg in defense, just kind of wiggling out. Honestly, there is some technique, of course, but a lot of it is just so much fight. But it's definitely fun trying the leg in defense. But did this for a little bit. As you can see, don't want to show you guys too much there, but this one, I love this. It's called like the 0.5 with the little roll through. Let me guys know if you want a tutorial on that one. Now, we head into our second and final water break here, because this goes right into our live goes. And for this live goes, we actually got new mats, so I think that's why we didn't really do neutral, because they're so slippery. It's crazy, but we just did a bunch of top bottom goes, and I really didn't do a crazy much amount this summer, I would say, top and bottom, but I would say that I am definitely getting better on top, whether that's strength, whether that's just
honestly age, but I'm always been known for, like, I guess a big mat returner, and you can see here that I'm really getting more comfortable utilizing my strength, and my stamina has been increasing so much. And if you guys saw one of my recent videos, actually, when I talked about lifts, I was taking these like extreme endurance supplements. Now, I'm not even getting paid to say this right now, but I actually think that actually is helping a ton, but you know, I'm still tired here. But it just comes in down to I guess, but better food too. Like, I've been having like cooked chicken, broccoli for the past couple days. I've been feeling amazing, and yeah, you can see like the mat is so slippery, so I could literally just keep turning and turning, nothing's happening. But these were some good live goals, and it got hot in this room, like really hot. And here I couldn't even lift him up, but I was being a little jerk, drove him into the wall a little bit. But this was just you know, a great live go, and I ended it here on the live goes, but you know, we did some more stuff.
Well, it looks like my battery's about to die in here, but practice holy balls, sweating like a mother right now. But just did some drilling, warming up. We did a lot of live goes. A game we do is called keep scored that way. Great way to remain competitive, but got some good goes in. Did a lot of good stuff, but the last go didn't even put it on camera, but I got beat a little bit, and I started to lose my conditioning. And even at the end with the push-up drill, man, I was going on my knees, and I felt like the biggest wiener, bro, like the biggest wussy. Like, never at a wrestling practice, I've always stood up there, but you know what's going on today. Maybe I, you know, push myself, whether that be too hard in live, which should over be pushing yourself that way, but I think it just comes down to consistency, just staying like level-headed. Not getting too mad about, not getting too upset, but still keeping my emotions intact. But when that time is to be emotional, when to use that, you know, that stress, that anger, maybe that feeling of attaining your goal, and then that's when you can do that, and those goes. But great practice. We sweat a ton. Let's get a shirt ring on. Right on the new mats. Sorry, Nick.
I have been eating so much broccoli, and I forgot how much I love broccoli. And you know, I was thinking recently, I'm like, I'm probably the most heaviest, biggest I've ever been, and I don't know how I'm gonna make 141 for this next wrestling season. And I got thinking, I'm like, well, I just gotta stop being a little wussy. And I gotta think about a great diet plan that I can actually get down to weight. And here's the biggest thing, feel good. I don't remember the last time that I got down to 141 and was like, wow, like I feel like good, like I feel healthy. And here's what I'm trying to do. You see me with my gallon of water, trying to eat a little bit healthier here. And this is what I think is gonna be so beneficial for me for this next year, because I'm not living on campus of college where I'm pretty much have to be on the dining plan, so I eat through the caf, same food, same meals as not even the non-athletes. And for someone who wants to be a national champion, that's probably not the best thing you can do. The best thing you can do is control what food goes in your body and what you're gonna do about it. I'm very looking forward to just going to the grocery store just to buy healthy food that I know it's gonna make me feel good. And all my vegetables, they're gonna be steamed, of course. Actually, early, I think middle school, I got diagnosed with, it's called OAS, oral allergy syndrome, and I literally am allergic to raw fruits and vegetables. So I just completely stayed away from them for probably, you know, 8 years. But I can have them cooked, which is great, but I still haven't had fruit in 8 years. But already after 4 days of doing this, I've already ran faster miles, I already increased my stamina in wrestling, I've been sleeping a lot better, feeling a lot better, and just noticing this, it's like, why didn't I ever do this in my prior years of college or whatever that may be? And a lot of times for me, it's like spurt of the moment things that I just get completely obsessed with. And maybe for the most part, I've been obsessed with doing unhealthy things, like having a coffee every single day with tons of sugar in it. It's probably not the best idea. So by switching to healthier options, I'm gonna be documenting my progress with that. Now we have 1 month before we go back to school, but we have this big event going on, the Stalemates Street League 4. You guys can watch it live if you go to Stalemates Patreon. I will link that in the description below. And this is a great test to see where I am pre-season so that I can know what needs to be done in order for the end of the year so I can obtain a national championship. Now you guys know how much I love barbell apparel, and it is literally the dream clothes of an active lifestyle. So join Barbell's community athletes who make no excuses and settle for nothing less than the best. Right now, I'm rocking with the anything shorts, which is one, they're fancy,
Number 2, they're comfortable. Number 3, they're athletic. And guess what? If anything happens, you get a 365-day guarantee replacement pair. And all of Barbell's training and casual wear is built to power whatever your workouts, work days, or adventures demand. You can check them out at barbellapparel.com, linked in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, please like the video and subscribe if you guys are new. Thank you to my patrons who support me over on the Patreon. We'll see you guys next video.